but this is it.
Oh, that's child.
Jada. That's Jada right there. She had some strong words.
She said we suing.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how this kind of stuff works, right? You know, people really like salacious. They like trash. They like garbage.
Yeah.
They like that because that's just a built-in thing. And then there are people who are trash and who are salacious and who is garbage that capitalizes off of that. You know, I had my run-in with that type of stuff, and I was like, I don't like that karmatic energy that comes along with that. I really don't like that karmatic energy that comes along with that. And so my whole thing with that is when I look at it and I see, you know, people run into these places and they run into these outlets like that. I remember occupying a space where when I was doing the Queen's Court at the time with Miss Mamas, I remember people sending us stuff in all the time, like want to expose, want to trash, want to this, want to that. You have to be careful when you allow people into your space because then you become a catalyst and you become a what is it? What is it, Mo? You become a conduit to if I'm gonna get off of here at 5, you become a these panties is choking these nuts. You become a conduit. You become a conduit, you know, to these places, which also makes you responsible. Well, saying like, well, you didn't say it. And here's the thing: when I've been communicating with my attorneys over stuff. Here's the thing about allegedly that you have to be very weary of the word allegedly. Allegedly doesn't clear you of anything. Allegedly makes you have to cite your source.
Got you.
Allegedly, it makes you have to cite your source, especially if you are the person that's the catalyst, you know, to the thing. So allegedly makes you have to cite where you get your information from. And if you're not willing to give up your source, then you become responsible. That's what I've been learning, you know, especially going through all the legal ramifications of things that I've been talking about, you know, with my attorneys, with situations that, you know, may arise. You have to cite your source and you have to give up your source. And once if you like let's say even with Trashy K situation with her with this and letting that man sit over there, I didn't hear her say allegedly at all because she felt like, well, I'm not the one that's giving the tea, but you're the catalyst, you're the conduit to it, which makes you a part of the responsibility. And even when that's why I don't be letting y'all come up. Like I don't let y'all come up on my form, like, cause I don't want y'all to be like, yeah, girl, cause they had said, nah, y'all not finna have me in that stupid ass shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But I've been learning learning this type of shit. So then when you have these people saying, yeah, well, this happened and that happened or whatever, you know, and they go to these spaces. I don't want to be in no shit like that. I don't want to be around here, nobody leaning on any of my businesses or any of my stuff or any of the things. Like, I don't want nobody leaning on that. Like, bitch, I got a lot of shit I'm doing. I don't want nobody leaning on that stuff. I don't want nobody leaning on my business or whatever that I got to look up that a motherfucker's like, oh yeah, but how many liens do you have against your business? I don't want that. I got greater aspirations than just being some salacious person that's infamous for being salacious. Like, what is your talent? Salacious. Girl, you ain't even got talent to sucking dick. You ain't even got dick sucking talent. You ain't even got no talent to suck no motherfucking dick, but your talent is being salacious. Okay, we understand. I don't feel sorry for anyone that is a conduit to things like that. I just watch. I just sit over there and I watch like, ooh, shit, not me. Not me. And then everybody do these things because they want to be seen.
Go viral.
They want to go viral. They want to be funny. They want to be, at the expense of just saying something. You said, speaking of Maddie, did you see Tommy? I did. I did see it. Listen, I see everything on the internet. Sometimes I speak about shit. Sometimes I don't. But I see that shit on there and I just is like, ooh. I talk about it amongst my circle, And oh, she said she want her round. Tell that hoe to suck my dick. I told you, tell that hoe to suck my mother. Tell that hoe to suck my dick and her motherfucking nigga ass husband to suck my dick. I don't give a fuck about that motherfucking hoe. Y'all know how I feel about them hoes. Wrap around a fucking tree.
What do you mean round? What's that? Does that
I
mean?
don't know what that means. Wrap around a tree. I don't give a fuck about them hoes. Who cares? Wrap around a tree. How can you have all this pussy, all these kids, retarded or not, you soft ass husband and all this stuff, and you worried about a faggot? How? How? Aren't you above a faggot? Doesn't your vagina place you 99 feet above a faggot? It just shows the security level. Anyway, so when I see these things and I be like, my God, today, like, my God, like, wow. It was so many stories that used to come through my desk that people would just email and send or whatever. And I'm like, man, I'm not touching that. Bitch, I don't got time to be going on it. Bitch, I'm not finna be down there. No, I let everybody else release it. Go on and release it. We'll talk about it after it's released because we didn't release it.
Right.
We just talking about what happened after the release. Because I can cite the source. The source is that trash bitch over there. According to the trash bitch over there, that's what's going on. But when there's nothing going, there's not going to be any elevation beyond that. When you really sit down and you add it up and you calculate it up, there's not going to ever be any elevation beyond that. Wherever you see those people at, that's the only place that they're going to occupy. We sadly saw how turnout was. We sadly saw. Okay. We sadly saw. We got to go at 5. Tell them we'll be back on Monday. We sadly saw how, what is that child's thing did? How Wendy's future turned out. We watched Wendy rise all the way. We coveted Wendy's seat. We wanted Wendy's position. We thought that was the way to do it. And then we watched it do like this. And then she vanished. And then she vanished. And it's like you almost in a space kind of feel sorry, but then you have to remember that everybody working get paid. We watch everybody that's working get paid. Whatever seeds you plant in the ground, you will harvest them. We watched her, because I'm old. So, bitch, I watched that bitch. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? We watched it. I watched her whole thing. I watched it, and I just watched it take off like a rocket. And it was continuing. Because here's the thing. You have the opportunity when you're planting seeds, because we are human and we do make mistakes. We're human. We make mistakes. So in our mistake-making process, you have the opportunity to say, I'm not planting them kind of seeds no more. I ain't planting them type of seeds no more. I don't want to be attached to that type of karmatic energy anymore. I don't want to be attached to that. Right. And then sometimes God will come through and he'll shift some shit and rumble it up to give you a warning, because warning always comes before destruction all the time. That's true. And God will come through and he'll shake some shit and be like, all right, you done planted enough seeds of that shit. You know, you keep on going, and this is your harvest until the end. We watch the seeds that child planted in the ground, and then you watch them, you watch the harvest. Everybody with you on that train. Yes, bitch. Yes, bitch. I'll get that hoe, because you're feeding an audience of people who are upset with those people because they have it and they don't know how to obtain it. And so those people are cheering you on because you're also one of those people. You just found a space where your voice is elevated. Your voice is elevated to assist in elevating the voices of those people who don't know how to get it, but they see the people that have it and they don't want them to have it, or they want something to be wrong because they got it, or they want it to be in a space of, oh, they scammed to get that, or they did this, or I want to expose them. I just got to expose them. I want to expose them.
And some people just like to see people fail.
I hate them. Yep. You know why? Because they have it. And deep down inside, you're trying to figure out, well, I'm not going to do what they did. I'm not going to sacrifice. I'm not going to leave my family and go to school for it. I'm not going to hustle for it. I'm not going to suck dick for it. I'm not going to risk my life for it. I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to do whatever it is to tear them down because they have it. And you may get a little seat or whatever. You may get 1 million followers who think like you and who have those same feelings as you. And they're going to feed you. Yes, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Because you're speaking for me. You're speaking for me. For me. You're speaking for me. Because I don't have it. I don't have it. Why were they chosen and not me? Or why were they given that life and not me? Oh, I'm happy down here to my job. No, you're not. No, you want to be millionaires like those people. You want to be multimillionaires like those people. You want to be successful like those people. You want to understand and live the life of luxury like those people. You want that. Don't sit up there and play like, because you live on earth just like everybody else. You want that. But you mask it and be like, I don't want none of that. And I know they miserable because you miserable. So you're projecting. I know they miserable. You find a bitch like Trasher K who expounds off of that. Like, I'm going to expose the darkness. I'm going to delve into. I want them to feel. I want them because I'm ashamed of me. So I want them to feel the shame. I want them to be shamed. I want them to be torn down. I want them not to have. I want them to suffer. I want this stuff, and I want people to hate and despise. I don't know why I want it, but you know why. I don't know why I want it, but I want it because I can't explain why I don't like them. They shouldn't have it. It should be me. And so then you find an area or you find a lane. And then after you find an area, you find a lane, and you're like, oh, I could monetize off of this. And I can almost be like them. I can almost be like them.
But what talent do you have to keep them?
Not even the fucking talent. I can almost be like them. Almost. I can almost be like them. But in all actuality, I'm not. And so I'm going to gather people like me and like-minded like me, and I'm going to rally them, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make it like, but here's the thing. It just goes back to talking about how the cracker gets moved out of the seat. You don't really want equality. The nigga moves the cracker out the seat and sits in it and don't do it no better. They do the same thing, but worse to their own kind, right?
It's just about the power.
It's about the power. Then you get in that space, and then you get, and then you see like, then you be on the other end of, I hate this people, the same people that put you in that space despise you, hate you, this and the other. You like, but I just want to be, I'm trying to figure out. When I sat there and I watched Wendy's whole life, because I'm older, and I watched Wendy's life, and I watched her trajectory. I watched it like this. And I was at home saying, damn, why she do that? Or why she always using faggots and stuff like that, or trannies, or shit like that, or gay shit to further. Why does she do this stuff to further expand? And I watched it. There are even areas that I applauded her, like that I applauded her for obtaining her show. I was like, oh, I want to do this. I want to be like this. Like, not from an envious place. I'm like, oh, I want to have a show. I want to, Then you watch it as all the seeds that you previously planted over there start to sprout and grow 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 and grow. And then the harvest time came. And once the harvest time came, we thought that she was built for that. We thought that's Wendy, bitch. Ain't nobody fucking with her. Ain't nobody gonna. They replaced her on her own motherfucking show. She was going through vicious financial problems with her money that she's made from that motherfucking show. We watched it. We didn't get an opportunity to hear about it. We watched it. We watched her mental breakdown. Yep. We watched her body physically break down. We watched so much that we got a chance to watch it. And it's almost 5, and I want y'all to go watch Blavity. But I'm going to say this. I don't wish ill on nobody. But we're going to watch that same shit happen.
You reap what you sow. You reap what you
all sow. You trashy motherfuckers, including you trashy K. We going to watch. We going to watch you do exactly what you want to do. And we going to watch you receive exactly what you working for. Get paid, young bitch. Get paid. We gonna watch you. We gonna watch it. We gonna watch it hurt your kids. We gonna watch it happen. Because this is what you're working for. You're working for this. And we're gonna be able, and I'm gonna be front row with my legs crossed, saying, my God. And here's the gag. I ain't gonna motherfucking rejoice in it because it's sad that this is what you wanted. We're gonna watch you receive everything you work for. Every single motherfucking thing, especially fucking with me, bitch. We definitely gonna watch you receive everything you work for. I had a vision about you the other motherfucking day. My God, and I ain't even rejoicing in it. I was like, whoa, my God.